with all our heart,
with all our soul,
with all our might, we thank you, Lord, for
the gift of this wonderful child. With all our heart, with all our soul, with all our might, we pray for the continued health of this child, to grow steadily and sturdily in a home full of joy. We pray for her to become a person who greets the world with passion, courage, humility, humor, and patience. With all our heart, with all our soul, with all our might, we pray for God to watch over us and our family. We pray for the ability to love and nurture this child, to provide for her and educate her, to understand her, and allow her the freedom to grow.
Okay.
One thing we wanted to do, those of you who were at our wedding might remember this. We did a sand ceremony and we had all of the mothers. All of our mothers, Ben's mom, Susan, and my mom, Pat, all put a sand in here, and then Ben and I added our sand to symbolize our families coming together and to symbolize our union. And little Miss Emily never wants to be left out. We'd like to take her place at the top of the family here, so we're going to add some purple sand to put Emily in here.
They had shared with me that in the move, that some of the sand had gotten mixed up, so it's a little less perfectly organized than it was previously. And I said, well, you know, it just goes to show that over time, this family, which came from so many different parts of the world, will come together in so many different and beautiful ways. And when you look, you see, although it is now more blended, it is equally as beautiful. And adding this new color will only enhance its beauty. So with that, I wanted to move to the part where we're almost eating. But as I said before, we sanctify moments of transition in Judaism with blessings over wine and bread. So I'm inviting you to join me in the blessing over the wine, and we'll do in Hebrew and English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Amen. And Emily is welcome to have some as well at any point that she wishes. I also wanted at this moment to present you with the formal certificate for the naming. And it said, blessed are you who come in the name of God. This is to certify that Emily Rose Bloom, child of Terry Lynn and Benjamin Harry, was born on July 8, 2009, the 16th of Tammuz, 5769, that's the Jewish date, was brought into the covenant of the Jewish people and given her name Naomi Shoshana Bat Binyamin Viteri. Terry's got a Hebrew name already. In Miami, Florida, on January 8, 2011, may it be a name honored in the household of Israel. As she has entered the covenant of our people, so may she grow into a life of Torah, Chupah, and good deeds. And knowing Terry and Ben just a little bit from our time together, I am confident that she will be bright and inquisitive and thoughtful of others, that she will live within the spirit of the basic tenets of the Jewish community. So beyond Ben's perhaps critical view of organized religion, I think that his Jewish neshama will come through in this family in a really beautiful way. I told you, you're my husband. At this moment, I wanted to recite a Shehecheyanu. It's a blessing we use when something new has happened. And now that Emily has formally been given her name, she is now a new person in this community. And we want to welcome her by reciting Shechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, for giving us life, for sustaining us, and for enabling us to reach this season. So at this point, if Emily can come back, I wanted to offer to you as a family the oldest blessing in Judaism, that we know that the Kohanim, that the priest said in the temple. And so I'm going to take this chalice, a symbol of your family's tradition, and also a symbol, sort of like a tent. You know, Abraham and Sarah had a tent that was open, and they invited guests, and that is also a value in Judaism of welcoming. And from what I know of this family, they have been beyond welcoming to all who have come to them in their lives, and also been welcomed by so many special people here. Barakata Adonai B'Yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai Panav Elecha B'Yichunecha, may God come and shine upon you. Yisa Adonai Panav Elecha V'Yasem Lecha Shalom. May God's face always be shining upon you, and may you always have peace. Amen. And last, I'm going to ask Carrie and Ben to come forward to do the blessing over the bread. Often we have challah or bread with salt, because at any celebration we want to also be reminded that the world is still broken and that there's bitterness out there that we are, as Jews, it is upon us to fix. But today, a day of pure celebration, we add honey to the challah, to be reminded really that this is nothing but a day of sweetness. And hopefully the days going forward will be that as well.
Bread is a symbol of sustenance and honey is a sign of sweetness. We drink the bread and honey and hope that our daily strivings will be sweetened by our love for each other.
Okay? So we don't need to make a mess, but whatever. Amen. Brachot are not complete. Blessings are complete until we actually do the thing in which we are blessed. And with that, I want to say Mazal Tov, and thank you to all of you for being here to celebrate this beautiful family and to celebrate Emily and enjoy this amazing weather. And I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom and a wonderful weekend. Yay! Mazal Tov! People is very natural.
Swear words.
Marbles.
Anything that was amazing.
I did.
It was really good. We really good.
Yeah. And did you think, based on what you heard about the family, did you think that they captured their personalities?
Yeah.
But not especially what was.
But who knows? We never know. They're all pretty cool.
Okay guys, who's inside? Let's see.